Hey, welcome back everyone. This is Zach, the Money Nutritionist, and I have a bit of news for you. So due to the coronavirus outbreak and all of the unknown factors that surround traveling, we will not be taking our Nicaragua trip next month. I'm a bit disappointed, but there are some positives. So since we're not going to Nicaragua, we don't have to worry about renting our current house out. I actually have a second property where I will be able to actually sell that property and make some money on it. I have another rental property that I kind of tried to put people in it in under 30 days, but now I can take some more time to update the property and get people into it. So those are some positives. We've also discovered that flights into Nicaragua will be cheaper for when we are planning to go in January and February. So we had to fly into Costa Rica because the flights were cheaper. And now we can most likely fly directly into Nicaragua at a cheaper price and not have to travel so much and cross borders now that we're going later in the year. And we're trying to figure out if we want to go for New Year's or if we want to be there in January, February, or March. So we're still trying to nail down what those dates are going to be. We also decided that we might just go to Nicaragua the whole time instead of tying in Costa Rica and do an entirely separate Costa Rica tour. So that could be a big benefit. And we found some cheaper property now that we have more time to find a better space, because we kind of got pigeonholed into the place we're staying if you watched the other video about us preparing for the trip. And the place was really nice, but the problem was that it was really expensive. So we already found another place that we're gonna try and grab up for our trip when we go next time. So that was another benefit, is most likely we will be able to save a little bit of money. If not, we will save more money going later than we would have going now. And there's the risk that we could have been planning to go and Nicaragua say, hey, we're shutting down the borders. And El Salvador actually did that. They're not letting anyone in. There was also the potential that the US could be limiting more flights and people back to the States. I've heard of people getting stranded in Europe and islands off of South America, so you never know. It was just not worth the risk. And it wouldn't be as relaxing if we are in another country wondering what's going to happen the next day and having to always check the news. So we're hoping that months down the line, there won't be as many issues. I will say we got really lucky with Airbnb because we booked our trip before March and we were traveling before the 14th of April, so we qualified for the full refund. So all of that money will be coming back. The other two places we were staying in, San Juan del Sur and Cocoa Beach, were on Expedia, and those were free to cancel, so we had no issue there. The only issue we have right now are the flights. So I contacted American Airlines and they will give the flight cost back in the form of a credit that has to be used by December 26th, since that's when we bought our tickets to go there. So we have a year to use the credit, and that's not to book the flight, that's to actually go. So we would have to leave like December 26th, like the day after Christmas, to use that credit. But we did buy insurance. So I put in a claim since my girlfriend is quarantined from her job, since she had to come back from Paris early. If you watched the other video, I dove into that a little bit. But we're gonna see if the insurance will cover the cost of the trip, get the full refund, and then hopefully find some flight deals and save a little bit of money and just keep the difference and get that back. So we'll see what happens. I just put in the claim yesterday, so it's going to be 7 to 10 days before that comes back. But I will also say, going later gives us time to learn Spanish, maybe learn a bit of salsa dancing a little bit. But I'm excited to have months and months to learn Spanish because, you know, I kind of slacked on my practice a little bit, so it'd be nice to maybe take a class or be a bit more serious about it over the oncoming months, and to be able to actually conversate and understand. So there's another perk of going later. So I'm not too upset about it. There's a lot of business things that I can take care of now when it comes to properties. So I'm super excited about that. And it sucks that we have to push it off, but it's not completely canceled. We didn't really lose any money. And I just feel really bad for the people that were on trips or were going and can't get any of their money back or caught the coronavirus. There's so many other worse situations we could have been in. So I'm very thankful for that. And I will continue to keep people posted until we actually go. So maybe you're already following and we'll keep track of everything before we get there. And when we get there, you'll be ready to roll when we are. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook to stay updated on the latest. But more importantly, to stay updated on YouTube, press the subscribe button below.